Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, out of our Great British Baking Show Love to Bake book, we are going to make butterfly cakes, little cupcakes basically. But it is my daughter's birthday coming up, and so I thought these would be a perfect little treat for her and her friends. So we're going to get started with that. First off, I'm going to turn my oven on to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 355 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so while that's warming up, I'm going to make the cakes themselves. So I need to beat my butter and my sugar. So I have 175 grams of unsalted butter softened up already. Throw that in my mixer. And then I have also 175 grams of caster sugar. So I need to beat the butter and the sugar in my bowl until it's fluffy or pale and creamy, whatever you want to call it. So it's going to be 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, that's looking pretty good, pretty pale and creamy. So now I have 3 eggs. They are at room temperature again, and they're also beaten already. And I'm just going to add them a little at a time, making sure to beat well in between each addition. All right. Okay, looking pretty well beaten. I do have to beat it one more time after I add my vanilla extract. So I'm just going to scrape this a little bit. All right, so I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And I'm just going to beat it well again. Okay, that looks really good. Everything looks like it's all mixed in there. All right, now I need to add my flour, salt, and milk. So I have 175 grams, that seems to be the magic number for this recipe, of self-rising or self-raising flour, sifted. I went ahead and put it through my sifter so it's nice and fine. So I'm going to add the flour. It doesn't say anything about adding it gradually, it just says add it. So that's what we're doing. And then salt. So I need a pinch of salt. Oh, that's a dash. Okay. Pinch of salt. And I also need 2 tablespoons of milk or whole milk. All right, and beat until the mixture is glossy and smooth. Now there is an option to make a chocolate version of this. It does say that you replace 25 grams of the flour with cocoa powder. So if you wanted to make a chocolate, you could do that. Well, I don't know if I would go so far as to say that this looks glossy, but it looks smooth. So I think it's done. It's been beating for a couple minutes, so it's not like I haven't beaten it quite a bit. It fluffed up, you know. And there's also that really good cake smell. I mean, I can't be the only one that likes the smell of cake batter, right? It just smells, I don't know. It's nostalgia, I guess. Ooh, someone's birthday, cake batter. Anyway. All right, so now the trick is that I need to figure out how to get these into my lined cupcake tins evenly. I'm never good at the even part. I try. I really do. You'll see. My trick of the trade is I like to use something like this to try and get at least a starting point of it being even, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to do a scoop and see. That might be too much. This is only supposed to make 12. It's supposed to make 12. But we'll see. Okay, that appeared to actually work out perfect. I had to scrape the bowl for that last cupcake. But yeah, they're all in there. So there's my my oven beeped a while back. I don't know if you heard it on the video or not. So we are ready to go. It's a really thick batter, as you can see. It scooped in there like really easy. And I'm going to bake on the middle shelf for 18 to 20 minutes until golden, well-risen skewer comes out clean. And then we'll let them cool. Okay, my timer just went off, so I'm going to give them a check. Yeah, they're looking good, so let's get them out. All right. They look really good. They domed up really nice. So I'm going to give them just a couple minutes to cool before I pop them out of their tins. I'm going to go ahead and make the buttercream, even though it's going to take the cupcakes a little bit more longer to cool. I'm also making a double batch of the buttercream because I did throw in 12 chocolate cupcakes too. So if you hear the timer go off, that's what that is. So I'm making a double batch of the buttercream. Anyway, so I've got my 100 grams of unsalted butter, softened, double batch. I'm making, it's 200 grams. But anyway, 100 grams for the 12 cupcakes. I just decided I wanted to make some chocolate ones too. All right, so what I'm going to do with the butter there is I'm going to beat it until it's pale and creamy, and then I'll add my icing sugar, powdered sugar. Okay, well, my butter doesn't really want to beat until pale and creamy because it won't stay like on the side of the bowl. But it's paler, that's for sure. I had to, wash my bowl in between the cupcakes and this, and it's apparently too clean now. All right, I'm going to add my 200 grams of icing sugar, powdered sugar. And again, I have 400 grams because I'm doubling it. But I think I'm going to have to add it a little at a time. Yep, gradually. So I'm just going to put a little bit in my bowl. And then just add it as we go. Okay. I do need to add the vanilla yet. But this is pretty fluffy looking and really stiff. Man, if I were to have to squeeze that out of a bag, that would be rough. So I'm hoping the vanilla here loosens it up a little. I just need 1 teaspoon. So since I'm doubling it, it's 2 teaspoons. My chocolate cakes came out, by the way, and they look really good. See them back there? They took just a hair longer than the vanilla ones. So just like a minute or two. So if you make them chocolate, it cooked an extra 2 minutes. Okay. So that should be mixed and combined. Yeah, it looks good. A little less stiff. Still stiffer than the buttercream I'm used to making, but I don't usually use butter, like at least not all butter. I go with the Crisco route that my mom taught me. But so this is going to taste a little different, which is good. Different. I am going to get this all set up, and then I've just got to reorganize a little bit, let my cakes cool, and then we're going to decorate them a little bit. Okay, we are ready to decorate our cupcakes. So I've got my buttercream already piped up in my bag. I also have some strawberry jam. My daughter loves strawberry jam, and it recommends either lemon curd or raspberry jam. So I just went with strawberry because that's what she likes. And so why they're called butterfly cakes is because what we're going to do is we're going to take our cupcake and we're going to make them kind of look like a butterfly. So I've got a sharp, small knife, and I'm supposed to cut a cone in the cupcake itself. So let's see what I can do here. Doesn't necessarily say how big the cone is. Okay. Just gonna, probably could have cut a little bit more of a cone out of that. So I have a little bit of a top there, and I just need to, let's see, so I want the spoon, half a teaspoon of jam or lemon curd. So I'm going to do a little bit of jam. Okay. Is that half a teaspoon? And then into the hole of each cake, pipe or spoon a swirl of butter cream to fill the hole. Whew. That is some stiff buttercream, I'll tell you what. Okay, I probably could do a little bit better. I might cut open my hole a little bit more. And then I'm going to make the butterfly wings. So I cut each of my cones in half. And then you place it on the buttercream. Takes a little bit of imagination there. Theirs looks better in the picture, but it still takes a little imagination. Okay, and then it says to sprinkle with sprinkles. You know, we got to decorate. Got to dust it with a little powdered sugar. My counter is going to get so dirty. I don't even care. There we go. Is that like a butterfly cake? That's what I'm going to be doing. There is my dozen butterfly cakes. Again, you might have to be a little bit imaginative to call them butterflies, but they're cute and they were easy. Yeah, we'll give them a taste. Okay, so leave it for me to say it's time to taste for my girls to come running to eat some cupcakes. So, birthday girl over there picked a vanilla one. She picked a chocolate. I'm a standard vanilla girl myself. So here we go. It's very good. It's sweet, but not like overpowering. There's not very much buttercream on top, and I actually didn't even get one bit in that bite. But it's a good cupcake, so that's, you don't really need the buttercream. I like buttercream. I like icing. What do you think? Is it good?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good. You like the chocolate one? There we go. Get approved. All right. So that was our latest recipe, in our Love to Bake cookbook. If you like this video, got this far, great. Go ahead and subscribe, and then go and watch some other videos, because there's some good ones out there, right? Lots with, there's a couple out there with these girls in it. So those are fun. Anyway, see you next bake.